everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I share with you how I got my baby to sleep through the night at just 6 weeks old. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. And I wanted to share this with you because it's made my life so much better. So the first thing was, when the babies are born, when they're very cold, they need warmth. So that was one thing that I ensured that I did with her. I kept her very warm. At night, I would make sure I covered her well. What the nurse said to me about the cluster feeding said either the baby wants to be with you or she's hungry. When the nurse said to me this time around, she said, sometimes the babies want to be close to you. Well, no kidding. They've been inside your belly for 9 months. Of course they want to hear you and feel you and your heartbeat. They're having like separation anxiety. So I did just that at the hospital. I was so nervous, like I told you, about the cluster feeding. So that night I fed her, I think it was like 3 in the morning. I think she went to bed at 11 and she woke up at 3 to feed. I fed her. And like I told you, I was so scared about cluster feeding. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody, but I was just so scared. So I laid the baby on me, made sure we were skin to skin. Put blankets, put pillows all around me, and I just slept with the baby on my chest the whole night. Next thing I know, it's 7 in the morning, and this little girl slept through the night. So for all the new parents out there, keep them with you, hold them tight. It may not be that they're hungry, it just means that they want to be with us. So don't expose yourself so much with breastfeeding, because at the beginning it's so hard. So, and I will be doing a video coming up on breastfeeding, so please stay posted. So as I was saying, when I came home from the hospital, we, troubleshooted with a few things. She slept next to us in a bassinet, and I basically, covered her up, swaddled her, and then that was that. Well, she kept on waking up. Her breathing was a little bit like, kind of like she was cold. Like I just had the feeling that my baby was cold at night, that she needed to be warmer. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is you got to start like a routine of getting them to sleep, to wake up. And looking back now, I can share with you what I found out. I did the easy method, and I also have that in another YouTube video, and I'll link it below for you guys to take a look at it. But you have to have a schedule for them, and you want to make sure that they don't get overtired, because when they get overtired, then they do not sleep well. So create a schedule for them, keep them warm, keep them on you, near you if you need to at the beginning.
So here it is. I put her long sleeve onesie along with her thicker PJs for bed. Mi corazón. Are you sleepy? Want to take a little nap? Ya, mi amor. Ya. Venga pa' mamá. So I take her and lay her down in the blanket. Ya. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. I bring it over like this. Since you can't swaddle them after the week in the hospital, I started doing this after the first week home, and she loved it. I take it, wrap it around like this, then I take this side, I wrap it around, and you tuck the rest in the back like this. And now she's ready. She's ready to go in her little bassinet. Okay, I lay her down. I've placed the blanket in already, and I fold it over her, and I tuck it on the sides. I did put a little flannel blanket down so that her bed doesn't come with a sheet, so I had to put. Oh, what's the matter? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I tuck her in like this. And I did this for the longest time We moved. She's very fussy right now. So I'm going to try to get through this. Now recently, since I moved to Georgia and it's very cold, I've added this here. Then I will add this one on top. I always leave her arms out. I tuck it in. I always do the same routine with her. I give her her little owl. It's okay, baby. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I give her her little lovey. Unicorny. Uni-lovey. Oh, mira. There you go. Yeah, mi amor. Yeah, you chupo? You want your pacifier? Here we go. I do have the Alexa Baby Lullabies music playing in the background. Yeah. And I also have this. This is the Hush white noise lifesaver. Turn that on. Bring the volume up. There's different noises that I can pick from, sounds. Put that here on the bassinet. And I walk away and I let her fall asleep on her own. I never time how long it takes her to fall asleep. This was about a minute, guys. I always go back in and I take away her pacifier and her lovey. just so that she doesn't bring it back to her face while she's sleeping.
So to sum it up, my advice to you would be to keep the baby warm, to keep them close to you, to create a schedule. So with all that said, please be sure to consult with your doctor for any questions that you may have. If anybody who this video would benefit, please share it with them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in our next one.